The entire universe as we know it is made up of numbers. Every person, every place, everything has a specific number that is connected to it, and with that, a spiritual meaning. Today, we're going to dive into the study of numerology and how to find your life path number. 1978.
1978.
Yeah, it's a good year.
Is that the year that Grace came out, or is that
Oh, I have no idea.
Saturday Night Fever? Maybe. Let me look that up. 1978.
Lego People, Van Halen, The Laserdisc, Garfield, Reese's Pieces, Grease. Yeah.
Grace did. Okay.
Yep. Grease was the hottest movie at the time. Garfield's.
Superman the movie.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen that?
I don't think so, no.
It's pretty cringy.
Well, today's standards, yeah.
I just remember there being, I'm not sure if it was Superman 2 or what Superman it was, but it's definitely the ones, like the old ones with Christopher Reeves.
Okay.
And I just remember as like a little kid thinking it was super cheesy and like laughing. And my dad was like, this was so cool when it came out. He was like offended, you know?
Oh, no.
And I just remember there being this, it felt like it was 10 minutes. It probably definitely wasn't, but it
Okay.
felt like a 10-minute sequence of Lois Lane and like Superman flying, and then she's having like this like a thought dream, kind of like you're hearing her thoughts over the
Okay.
screen, like with this music playing, and she's like, I wonder what it's like. She's like, I wonder if you can read my thoughts. Can you read my thoughts? It was just really cringy.
You
Yeah.
can Superman read thoughts?
I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
He's so dumb.
He's
Um,
just too OP, that's the thing.
he's too what?
OP,
What's that?
overpowered.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, also it's like it's kind of dumb. I mean, there's definitely more like it's definitely more, I guess, complicated than what it is, but like he is just like scared of a rock. Like the only thing that can kill him is like a rock.
Yeah.
And yes, I know it's like a rock from his home planet
Mhm.
that can, kryptonite and stuff, but
Mhm.
it's pretty lame.
Well, they had to give him something to make him defeatable.
But a rock?
A rock, yeah, a mineral. Yeah, Superman has telepathic abilities he can use to enter other people's minds and take control of them. Did you find it?
Can you read my mind?
See, I told you.
Do you know what it is that you do to me?
See? It's like 10 minutes of this.
That's too much.
Who you are?
Isn't it cringy?
It's just watching the visuals too. It's so bad.
They're just like
Friend from another star.
What did you say?
Here I am, like a kid out of school,
it's just
holding hands with a god. I'm a fool.
Wait, how old are they at this point? Like, are they?
they're adults, Katrina. They
Oh,
have
okay.
jobs at like a
That's right,
newspaper.
yeah.
They're established writers.
You can see right through me.
And this is like the whole, look how lame it is.
It's just a dark
You
screen
read my
with them flying, like dimly lit.
Can you picture the things I'm thinking of?
See, it's just she's just
Imagine-
having this weird soliloquy for like 10 minutes about like it's just so lame. It's so cringy.
So just imagine, like, he can read minds, right? And he's just listening to her ask all these questions, doesn't respond, just like, lets her go on and on and on.
I mean, there's too many questions to even keep track
Be a
of.
friend.
Yes, yes, no, yes. Sometimes, yes, okay.
She's still going.
She is. How long has it been? Like 2 minutes?
If you need to be loved,
It's still going.
here I am.
See, like 30 seconds of this is like enough. And then, yeah. We need to fill airtime, people. What do we got? Oh, let's just make Lois Lane ask a bunch of random questions in her head and then have Superman just listen to it and not respond
And
for
it's
5 minutes.
I would rather know what he's thinking.
Yeah, or both, like back and forth, like yeah,
Something instead of her just having this.
yeah. By herself is kind of odd.
It's just awkward and
Yeah,
weird.
delicious wine.
It has the wine I'm drinking tonight has a very ominous name.
Oh no,
It's called the Arsonist, and I really wish I
good.
would have had it for the Amherst mystery because of the
Oh, that
ghost,
would have been good.
but
Oh, that'd be funny.
I didn't buy it in time, so
Oh,
yeah.
dang it.
Missed
Was it?
opportunity. That's what your
Was
life is filled of. Missed
it?
opportunities.
Honestly, yeah. Was it like a Halloween wine or no?
No, no, no.
Oh,
Just
okay.
just a normal one. It's kind of cool. It's got like the label has. I'm assuming it's like Prometheus, so it's got it's like a Greek sort of
Oh,
like
okay.
art style. So it has like Prometheus, and then he has like the flame
Sure. Yeah.
because he gave fire to the mortals. Which why would they call it arsonist then?
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, did he light their buildings on fire or
Not that
what?
I remember from any of the stories. Don't really
Okay.
know.
Okay.
I
Something
guess
else to look up.
I could go to the mountain Greece where he supposedly is getting, his liver eaten by eagles every night. I could go ask him
Ugh.
since he's not going anywhere since he's chained up, supposedly.
Supposedly.
That's his punishment.
Yeah, there's a lot of creepy stuff.
That has to be like the worst punishment. Like the most overblown punishment.
What did he do again?
He gave fire to humans and he was advised not to, and then for his crime they were like, okay, you're gonna be chained on this mountainside, and since you're immortal, that sucks, can't die, and then we're gonna send some eagles to come down every day and eat your liver, and then oh wait, yeah, it regrows, so then
Good. Very good.
worst punishment.
For such a helpful thing too. Like what?
And like Zeus sniffs his own farts. Like Zeus is so full of himself that like if the people didn't get fire, they couldn't build him
Mhm.
temples,
Yeah,
right?
like
Like temples to
literally.
himself.
Yeah.
So it's like, like
It's very hypocritical.
yeah, it's like yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I've got one of those lamps, like those light therapy lamps,
Mhm.
and I don't really know how long you're supposed to use it or like what, but I mean, it hasn't been working for me, but
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if I'm using it correctly. I have no idea.
Okay. I mean, how long are you looking at this light or
I did
basking
it
in
for like 3 days and then, you
like
had to I
solid
had
3
to
days or like
no, like,
oh, okay.
like in the morning you get up and it's dark and then I like turn
Oh,
it
okay.
on for like 5 minutes and then it's just,
Maybe read the
on.
instructions and then be like
I didn't read the instructions. I have them right here beside me. I'm not kidding. Like I'll even take
you crinkle the paper. Yeah, yeah, she does.
Yep, if I do.
Yeah.
But the second thing is oh my god, you have to charge it.
Oh, yeah. Is it USB?
It's I don't know what it is. It's
Oh,
got a
okay.
plug-in. I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know that it's not USB. I know that much.
Okay.
But I bought it because it has got it has a bent
Yeah, it's
plywood
cute.
holder. So the designer in me was like, "Oh, bent plywood, gotta get it."
Yeah.
Anything
Looks
minimalist
nice.
with bent plywood, have to have it.
Mm, aesthetically pleasing.
Yep, for my ego. Oh, guess what? Guess what happened to my wedding Adidas?
Uh-oh. Did Inga eat them?
Oh, yes. So we went grocery shopping and we have been leaving her out and about, like out of her doggy habitat enclosure area that she has.
Yep.
Shut all the doors in like the house, like
Mhm.
hallway, all the doors. Left. I guess we did not shut the closet door enough because
Oh, no.
we came home to shoes all over the place and she had she took a huge chunk out of the back of my white leather Adidas Superstars. So where the
No.
logo is, chunk out of it, ate it, and then ate like other pieces off of like Mr. Kendra's shoe, like tennis
Oh,
shoes and
no.
boots, and she ate the little there's like a I have like black suede like black suede leather boots, like ankle
Oh,
boots. She
no.
ate one of the little zip pull things off of it. Yeah.
Why
So,
shoes? Why is it a shoe? Like, why do dogs like shoes?
and why did she get my wedding shoe?
The wedding shoes.
So I'm not that happy about that.
Was it just the one or was it both?
It was just the one, but I
Okay.
mean, still, like
Yeah. It's
you
like,
had to go for my Adidas. Like there were crappy muddy Vans in there.
yeah, you could
There
have
were
had these
crappy
seasoned ones.
canvas Vans you could have eaten. Nope, had to go
Yeah.
after the leather.
Mhm.
Little carnivore had to go after the leather.
Mhm.
Yep. So I was not happy.
I would not be either.
Yeah.
Was she sick afterwards or was she okay?
Nope, she's just a sick. She's insane. She's just she's a monster. Like she's fine.
Oh goodness.
She's
When was
fine.
this? It was like recently? Or
Friday, Saturday, around the 2 days.
oh
Yep.
wow, so very recently.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we went grocery
Oh, okay.
shopping in the evening and left her out, and then bam. Yep. Stinka.
Alrighty, shall we begin?
Yes, we should before I start crying about my shoe.
No.
You better believe that everybody at work, I was like, I like, pointed to my shoes, like, look at what this dog did.
Oh, you wore him to work the next day? Or
Yeah, I'm just gonna
okay.
trash them now because I don't know what, like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna clean them anymore. Like, they were pristine white, and now,
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know. Just trash them. I don't know.
I mean, you could save them for like preserve what's left of them.
And she ate my Coach purse. Did I tell you that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, see the face you just made and how white your face got? Yeah.
Oh
That
no.
one I
That
felt was more my
child.
fault because we had
Goodness.
left. Did we go grocery shopping again or did we get breakfast? I think we went to get breakfast one morning on a weekend. Left my Coach purse sitting on top of the bar stool. And I shouldn't have. I should have put it away. Came home, she had eaten the strap right through 3 times.
Three times?
So
Like
like she ate through it once, and then she
okay.
ate through the strap on a separate like part, and then she ate through it again. So there was absolutely no saving it. So I had to get a replacement strap that doesn't really match, but sort of matches.
Okay. Well, at least you
Yeah.
could get that and it's not like the actual body of the purse.
Yep.
But
So
still.
don't get a Craigslist dog, everybody.
Lesson learned.
Don't get a dog on Craigslist.
Oh no.
The pain.
Hey Wanderers, welcome back to another Foolish Wanderers podcast, the podcast about anything and everything. Today we're going to be talking about numerology. Have you heard of such a thing, Kendra?
No, I have
No.
not.
Okay. Okay. So it's kind of in the same realm, I guess, as astrology. So like your birth chart, like with like Capricorn or Taurus or Scorpio, that kind of thing. Like that's more looking at the stars of like when you're born and like the date, and then this is more numbers pertaining to the day that you're born. So astrology is stars, an alignment of stars, and then numerology is numbers.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
this gonna help me win the jackpot, the $1.9 billion jackpot?
No, but I wish. I mean, it could. You could
Dude,
use all your numerology knowledge
I still
and
got
just pick
time.
all these.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's the next drawing for that? Is that
Tonight.
oh
It's
okay.
at 10, I think, or 9 o'clock, whatever. It's always
Okay.
Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Okay.
I just have to. I usually don't enter these things, but like when it gets this
When it's
big,
this like
it's just so
monumental, yeah.
stupid. It's just so stupid because if you look at the percentage of like your chance of winning,
Yeah.
it's like 0.000000000000001.
Yeah. It's like insane. Yeah. It's insanely small.
And then it's like
But
1 point. It just I thought it was because was last Monday was like a billion, and
mhm.
then Wednesday it went up to like 1.2, and then like Saturdays it was like 1.5 5 or something, and now
Just, like,
it's almost
think
at
of how much think of just how many
$2 billion.
tickets had to be sold, because 1,000,000,000 is a
Yeah.
huge jump from 1,000,000.
Yeah. I
So,
don't know.
how much was spent?
I don't know.
Like, that's insane.
Oh, yeah.
$2 tickets.
Well, you can get $20 ones or $10 ones or
Okay,
yep.
yeah, but still, like, that's a huge jump.
It's a big I mean, people are getting, like, really into it.
Oh, yeah, it was on the news.
At the gas station this evening,
Mhm.
this, lady at the cash register, she was upset, "Did you give my ticket away? My numbers? Did you give my numbers to that guy?"
What?
She thought they picked, like, their own she had, like, her own numbers already,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
picked out, and she was thought that the cash register person had given it away to the guy like, her numbers away to the guy prior to her that bought a ticket. She didn't, but, like, she
Okay,
just
yeah.
got, like I thought it was really funny that she just got so worked up. She's like,
Isn't
"My
that
numbers."
interesting?
Yeah.
Like, how yeah. Even, like, at the grocery store today, there's so many people, especially older people, buying these tickets,
Mhm.
and they got kinda snippy too, like, kinda, like, pushy and snippy, and it brings out the monster out of people.
I
It's
think it's
weird.
funny when the old people, like, win the lottery because the 1 foot's out the door. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I
What are you
mean,
gonna do? They're
yeah,
either
but
gonna give it to their children or their
yeah,
grandchildren, or they're just gonna blow it all, like, on
just blow it all, just go
just
on, like, a
blow it
wild
all.
whirlwind
They're gonna
vacation.
rent Air Force One, and they're gonna fly to Fiji, where they're gonna get fed grapes by monkeys as they lay in hammocks.
Yes, sounds like the
Mhm.
life. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. I guess, like, I wouldn't want to win the jackpot. I'd like a cool couple
You could
million,
give it to
but
me if you don't want.
no, if I win it, I'm gonna keep it. But I'm just saying, like, I'd rather have like a couple million than the billion. Like that.
No, no,
Why?
because you do not want to be the richest poor person, like, you
Richest poor
can't
person.
yeah, like, if you only have, like, $3 million, that's too little to, like, retire. You still have to
Oh, okay.
work.
Yeah, but I feel like I get bored if I didn't have a job. Me personally, I like doing things. So unless I'm like
Me too,
working
and
on
my
stuff.
thing is laying on the beach getting fed grapes by monkeys, and that is my working.
Are
That's
you
what
just gonna like be like London Tipton and like blow your nose in $100 bills
I could
at
never
this
do
point?
that. You know me, I could never do that.
I
I
mean, you
can't
could,
waste.
yeah,
I drink Mr. Kendra never finishes, like, a pop or a soda or anything that's in a can ever. There's always, like, a
okay,
fourth of it left, a third of it left.
okay.
I drink it. I can't throw it away. It could be, like, a day old, 2 days old. I will still drink it.
Oh,
I cannot waste it. I can't. It's been, like, ingrained in me. It's in my DNA. I cannot. I can't
didn't
waste
you?
it.
Didn't you have like a little jar that you poured all of his extra coffee into one time?
Yeah, and it didn't help the situation.
Oh no. Oh man.
I'm just a trash can. I'm just a dumpster. Like, I can't waste.
I mean, that is a good thing though, as long as like it's a healthy thing. You're not like keeping like past date food or like moldy food or anything like that.
It doesn't
But
go
like,
to food, but, like, it gets
okay,
into other things, like buttons.
buttons. You collect buttons?
No, like, you know how, like,
Oh,
your shirt or, like, if you buy a jacket, like a
mhm,
pea coat or, like, a shirt with buttons, they'll have, like, the extra little bag with the buttons?
mhm.
Yeah, like, I have so many of those buttons.
I mean, if it pops a button and you're out in public and you lose
But,
it,
like,
yeah, you have
I
it.
don't have the shirts anymore. I can't get rid
Oh,
of the buttons. Pencils, rubber bands, clothes,
yeah.
papers,
That one's a hard one for
notebooks.
me. Yeah.
Like, I got, a lot of stuff like that.
I remember like I kept my planners from like elementary school for a long time
Yeah.
because I would like look back at like my little notes and stuff. It's kind of fun. You just look back and reminisce. But then eventually it's like, okay, time to go.
It's a fire hazard, yeah. Kick it to the curb.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Alrighty. So, shall we get into numerology?
We should because I completely
Yes.
forgot what we were even talking.
Okay. All right. So, I kind of learned I think I kind of knew somewhat what numerology was before this that sparked this idea, but the other day I was watching Sam and Colby on YouTube, who I hadn't watched for years, and all of a sudden found them again because they do like paranormal investigations.
Hmm.
So the one they watched recently was they went to the Winchester mansion, the mystery mansion.
Oh.
Super cool place. We did a podcast, I think episode 39 was our podcast on it. And so they started
Good
talking.
episode.
It was a good episode,
It was
yeah.
a good episode.
I think you did the research on that one, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So yeah, and then they just like they kept bringing up throughout the whole episode like certain numbers like 13, 7, 11.
Mm-hmm.
So like 13 bathrooms is like one of the things he brought up, and like I think it's 13 fireplaces or something like that.
Yeah,
Um
she was really obsessed with certain numbers
yeah,
because
and
of bad omens, good omens, whatever the reason was.
mhm. Yeah, and there's actually they think is like a certain like a reason that she did this like was so focused on numbers, and we'll kind of get into that towards the end of the episode. I'll kind of explain why Sam and Colby kind of brought numerology into this. It's kind of interesting. So, all right, so let's first start kind of explaining what numerology actually is. So numerology is an ancient branch of Esoteric wisdom or a Western form of spirituality that stresses the importance of effort to gain spiritual knowledge and to explain our purpose for existence. So kind of it's like you're just like basically trying to give you I don't know, try to bring into more human terms of like what we're supposed to do, like what our life, our personal life existence is supposed to bring
Oh,
or
like a
do.
destiny or like a
Yeah.
path you're supposed to.
Yeah, life
Okay.
path. Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the things I'm going to bring up a lot and we're going to talk about is life path numbers. So there's a lot of different things you can kind of look into with numerology. You can look at like your name actually can be like a certain you can figure out there's like 3 different ways you can calculate your name number or name path number or whatever. But today we're going to talk about the life path number, which is your birthday. So, okay, so getting back to numerology. So, sorry, this is kind of like a lot of information. I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible, but it's a lot and it's a little bit hard to get your mind around, but once you do, it's pretty interesting.
Okay.
All right. So, numerology, also known as arithmancy, like arithmetic, is a
Ugh.
shudder. Math.
Ugh.
Kendra's least favorite subject, math.
Gotta put money in the jar, Katrina, every time you say.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't say that word. Okay. So it is the belief in a divine or mystical relationship between a number and one or more coinciding events. It's also the study of the numerical value of the letters in words, names, and dates. When numerology is applied to a person's name, it is a form of onomancy, or old-fashioned fortune-telling based on a person's name. So it is often associated with the paranormal along with astrology. So the stars, like your star sign, like Capricorn again, or Scorpio or whatever. So today we're going to be sticking to more life path numbers since it's easier to understand and calculate, a lot easier. So your life path number is similar to your sun sign in astrology. It is believed to reveal your identity, including strengths, weaknesses, talents, and ambitions. So your life path number can also expose the tone of your experiences and why events occur past, present, and future in your life.
Cool.
Yeah. So each life path number carries a unique set of both positive and negative traits, and how they manifest is up to you. So this is kind of like astrology where it gives you like a basis of like your core values or it's supposed to, but ultimately what you do with your life is obviously up to you, so it's not going to like fit.
Or is it?
Is it? Exactly. There's some things that like I've looked at mine and it fits pretty well, so
Or
yeah,
does it?
it's like again this is like it goes back and forth.
So if you go to like a fortune teller, is she just
Uh-huh.
I don't really know. I don't know anything about any of this. But is
Okay.
she doing like a life path number and like an astrology thing, or is she just going like
So I guess I'm not well versed in that whole realm either. I just find it interesting to kind of learn about like astrology and stuff, but I think depending on what you study or what you choose to go down or like what you feel called to is kind of what they specialize in. So you could go to like one fortune teller and they could be like tell you something or like go to like tarot, right? It's like card reading.
Oh, yes, those ones.
So you could do like that stuff, or you could go to somebody who's a specialist in life path numbers and they can tell you like what your path number is and how you connect to that and what you can do. So it depends on like the person you go to because it's a huge range of things.
Oh yeah, and there's like the
So,
palm readers too, and they
yeah,
go by
there's
like the
that, yeah.
weird, the creases in your palms or whatever.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, that might have to be another episode because that one's
The
pretty cool
palm
too.
reading ones are weird. And
It
I
is, yeah.
remember like in elementary school on like the school bus, like the older kids, like some older kids would do that.
Oh, really?
I mean, I'm
Interesting.
sure it was all made up, right?
I mean, maybe if they didn't understand it, yeah.
I
But
don't think they understood it. I
no,
think
they
it was
probably
just like some cool thing they saw, like
yeah,
like a movie or TV show, and they were like, "Oh, it's called your Heartline. Here's
yeah.
this is what it means."
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of studying and to figure out what all these specific lines in your palm means,
Truly
but
means
yeah,
instead
exactly.
of like the equivalency to like those like fortune teller like those paper things where you go like
The
one,
fish.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, those, yeah.
Is
The
that what it's
little
called? Like the little fortune
fortune
tellers?
teller?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that is, yeah. The
Mm-hmm.
little paper
Yep.
triangle things.
Yep.
Um,
I don't know. I still don't know how to make one. Do you think
I
you remember?
I don't I
I
think I made
never got
one.
it. I
I
suck at
think
origami.
I think I made one in my life. I don't know. I can't make one off the top of my head, so
I want to make one.
that'll be your new challenge.
I can't do origami. I'm gonna have to have Mr. Kender do it for me.
There you go, and just like write in it and then see what he comes up with.
My origami skills, I can do a snowball.
Hmm.
That's all I can do.
Or just a flat piece of paper.
That too.
All right. So while there may be different methods of showing how to calculate your life path numbers, there's only one real correct way to find your life path number according to numerology.com. So there's different ways people say you can calculate it, and it gets confusing because if you add it up wrong, it can give you different numbers
Oh
technically.
gosh, we have to do math?
I'll do it for you. It'll be fine.
Okay, good. I
So,
can't do it. Won't do it.
yeah, and there's also I'll leave a link to if you wanderers want to look it up and put your name or your birth date into a calculator. It's like it'll calculate your life path number for you, so that way there's no like mess ups or whatever.
No
So
math.
no math. Yeah, just put in your birth date and you're good. So I'll leave links for that down below if you guys want to check it out. So, all right. So first, this is how you calculate it without this automatic calculator. So first, you must reduce each of the three parts of your birthday into a single digit or master number, which I'll tell you master numbers in a second. An example would be like October 15th, right? So October is 10, so you add up 1 and 0, and it gives you 1.
Oh, okay.
And then you add 15, be 5 and 1.
6.
Sorry, just like be 6, and then like 1987 or whatever. You add all those up, and then you add like 1 and 6 and whatever, and you get a solid number. Right? You reduce it down to 1 through 9.
Wait, how do you do that?
1 through 9. So you take here, let me write it out. I need to write it out on a piece of paper to visualize it. Hold on.
It can't be double digits, right?
No, so it has to be like, well, it can. So there's 3 double-digit numbers that you can get. These are called master numbers. So the only double-digit numbers you can get are 11, 22, and 33. And those compared to the like traditional 1 through 9 are actually pretty rare. And we're gonna get more into that. Sorry, keep hitting the mic. We'll get more into that as we go along. Okay, so if you add up again, so like 1 and 0 for October, it will be 1.
Mm-hmm.
And you add 1 and 5 for 15 will give you 6. And then for the 1987, you would add 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7. Okay, so that would give you 25.
I messed mine up.
That's okay. I'll figure it out for you.
What?
Alright, so
What?
okay, so once you get 1, 6, and 25, you have to add 2 and 5 together to give you 7. So you take 1987, add those together, you get 25, and reduce that into another number to get 1, which would be 7. So
This
then
is so confusing.
it kind of
I
is.
feel like they're making this up as they go.
It's you basically just keep reducing until you get to one digit number.
How?
So again, so
See,
you
now
get,
I feel like I'm in algebra all over
no,
again.
it's fine. It's hard if you don't have visuals. It's hard to explain
I
unless
have
you
a visual and I still don't get it.
Okay, so write out 10,
I did.
15, and 1987.
10, 15. What was it, 1987? You made us
Yeah, that's just like
old.
a random number I'm pulling out. Yeah.
You made us old. Okay.
Okay,
See,
so
I
you're
get
gonna
the
take
10 plus the 10 is 1, the 15 is 6.
Yep. Then you
And
add
then-
1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7, which is 25.
Okay.
So that's
then-
still a 2-digit number.
Yeah.
So then you take 2 plus 5 and you get 7, and that's one of the 1-digit numbers.
Oh,
and
you have to break it down then?
yeah, so you make it so you get 7, and
But
then
if you got to 33, it could be 33 though, couldn't it? If it
Yeah.
did add to 33, then you could keep it, but you can't, so.
Yeah, so, well, so that's
Okay.
where it gets confusing is because if you have a master number, you're not supposed to reduce it. So, like, if it's, like, November 11th, right? 11/11, you're not supposed to, we'd add 11 plus 11,
Oh, well, you
that gives you
can't.
22,
Okay,
and it gets very confusing, so that's why, like, the automatic calculators are a lot easier
just use the
to
link, is
plug it
what we're
in.
saying.
Yes, it's a lot easier.
Cause, geez, Louise.
Alright. So again, if you're following our example, October 15th, 1987, you get, so after you combine 25 from the year to 7, you add 1 plus 6 plus 7, and you get 14. So that's okay. So you take your three dates, you add it together, your three components, reduce to 14, and then the last part you would reduce it to 5 because you add 4 plus 1, and that's your life path number.
Oh, crap.
So
Gosh, Katrina, I did my own birthday, and
okay,
I reduced it, but I got 12,
yeah,
so I don't know how I'd reduce it
3.
more.
So you just add 1 plus 2, but I think there's something wrong because I think yours is 4.
Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's just use the link, everyone,
Yeah,
because this is too complicated for me. I was like, I did it! And then I was like, oh,
it's
wait,
one off. It's okay.
it's not it.
Okay, so just put in your number or
Oh,
just
this
fill
is
it out
pretty.
the little
This
things.
is way easier, everyone. Oh my
It's
goodness,
so
this is
much
so much
easier.
easier.
Yeah.
Like we was
Oh.
wasted like 10 minutes of us being like, oh,
Just
you reduce
trying
this
to
and then you
explain.
reduce that, break it down.
Yeah. I
Oh,
feel like
okay. That was effortless. I like it. Yeah,
yeah.
you were
So what
right
did
what
you?
mine was. It's
It's a
supposed to be
4. Okay.
4.
That's what I
I
thought.
got
Okay.
12. Don't know how you reduce that down even more, but
Well, you add 1 plus 2, and that would give you 3, but yours is 4. So I don't know how you got there, but that's okay. we ended up at 4.
I don't get it. It's 4. Okay, it's 4, 4,
That's
4.
fine. All right. Yeah. All right. So again, if going back to the life path number thing, if your birthday was like on November 11th, then you would keep 11 plus 11 plus like you reduce your birth year and then you add all that together. So it gets very confusing and very complicated. So I just say click the link and it'll help you figure it out a
It was
lot easier.
painless.
Yes, very much so. Yep. All right. Okay, so if you do though, so if Kendra, how you got 12, if yours was a 22, so if you reduced and reduced and reduced, and then you got 11, 22, or 33, then that's a master number, and we'll get to those in a little bit. But first, I'm going to explain a little bit of like what each life path means. I'll try to sum it up and give you just like a brief overview of like your mission or like your life path, and then like pros and cons to your personality.
What are you going through all the numbers?
Should we? Or is that too much?
No, I'm just asking if you are. I'm trying to actually get like a understanding of what's happening.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go through. So the life path numbers are 1 through 9.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, because you get one digit unless you're a master number. Again, we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, so 1 through 9 are the life path numbers.
Okay.
So yeah.
Let's go through them.
All right. So life path number 1. Much like you might have guessed, 1 is a leader of numerology. So 1's energy is pioneering, spirited, bold, and vivacious. This makes a 1 person natural at taking charge of any situation that they're in. 1's are independent, strong-willed people, which makes compromising with them very difficult. They carry a natural air of authority as a leader who likes to be the first to try something new. A strong desire for manifestation keeps them moving and improving. However, while 1 is always the first, it can also be the loneliest number.
That's a song.
It is, yeah. 1's the loneliest number. Isn't that like a... What is
It's
it?
like I don't know who sings
What is that thing called?
What is
Yeah, it's like a little
loneliest
kid's
number?
jingle or whatever.
No, it's not. It's a depressing song.
Isn't it? I thought there was, what were those things? Like...
I'm looking. It's like by the Beatles, isn't it?
Oh, was it? I don't remember.
Yes,
really
it's
bad.
by the
Is
Beatles.
it? Okay.
Well, we can't play it because we're gonna get our butts sued by them. Paul
Yeah, I wouldn't
McCartney
play
is
it.
like a multi-millionaire, and he is gonna sue us.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, if you're curious, go look it up.
Yep.
All right.
And it's called 1.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it.
That's what it's called.
Okay. All right. So the life path number 1 traits. So the good ones are 1's are motivated, determined, and are driven to greatness. There are bad sides that can be bossy, stubborn, and self-critical. Which, I mean,
None of those are that horrible.
yeah, I know.
Like
It's like
self-critical is like
as long as you don't take it too far,
Yeah.
it's like as long as it's a healthy amount, it's fine.
Everything in moderation. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So number 2.
What's
the
your life number?
Oh, okay. So mine. Okay. So this is kind of cool. We'll kind of get into it, but mine is actually
You're one of the
33.
master.
I am, and we'll get into that.
Oh.
So
You're
yeah. So
Are you like Jesus or
special.
something? Are you like the Messiah?
No,
What are you?
No, we'll get into that. But it's actually maybe I don't know if I should say it
The
yet or not.
chosen
But
one? Don't say it yet.
don't say. Okay, we'll get into it
We're
later.
only to
Okay.
2 and there's like 9 there's like 1,000 numbers.
Yeah.
Keep
Yep.
going. We keep going.
Okay.
Keep moving.
Okay. So also with master numbers, so you have a master number. Hey Ray, and also you can also reduce that down to 2, 4, and 6.
Well,
So
why
I would
would
have
you if you're the chosen one?
because it's supposed to like give you more of like an idea of like who you are, whatever. It makes sense for both of these numbers for me too. So I would be 33 and 6. So woo, I got 2. Anyways, okay. So back to number 2. All right. So the number of duality. 2 represents harmony. This number brings peace and diplomacy above all else. They're the peacekeepers of numerology, hating conflict. You just want everyone to get along. You can see all sides of an argument, which is great for compromising, but not so great when they need to stand by their convictions. So 2s crave unconditional love above all else. They're also one of the most intuitive numbers in numerology, drawn to tarot cards, palmistry, and other forms of divination. So again, it's like they're more connected to like the spiritual realm, kind of.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, so their good traits. 2s are compassionate, honest, and excellent friends. Bad, they can be overly sensitive, indecisive, and self-sacrificing.
Ooh.
Yeah. So again, good and bad, take like in moderation.
Yep.
All right, so number 3. So always the life of the party. The number 3 is the entertainer of numerology. Creative, outgoing, and dazzling. They are always in the spotlight, even if they don't seek it out, but they usually do. So 3s love to express themselves in various ways, from how they dress to their communication style. You will often see 3s attracted to the arts and the entertainment industry, either as a hobby or as a career. However, while 3 treats all the world as a stage, they can be very dramatic. Above all else, 3s live life to the fullest. I'm curious.
Inca.
Do you have what's your birthday? You should put it into the calculator. I want to see.
Oh, I'll put hers into
She would fit very well. Okay, so while Kendra's doing that, I'm gonna read their traits. So the good are 3s are optimistic, generous, and charismatic. Bad, they are directionless, very superficial, and are moody.
I wonder if it goes. Oh, it does. Good, it does go to last year.
Yeah, it does.
It's just only like a little bit. Give us her.
Is it a 3?
It's 3.
Isn't that fun? That's so fun. Oh, it's so
I
great.
knew it as soon as it was like dramatic.
Oh,
as soon as
very
it's a dramatic, I was like, "That's Inca.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's the dog."
Okay.
What was the bad
that's
again?
great.
Directionless, superficial, and moody. Yes.
She's very moody.
She's super superficial as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it.
Optimistic, generous, charismatic. She is the most charismatic dog I've ever met.
She's very good at taking photos.
Very good. Lots of
Very
charisma.
good.
But boy, is that dog a diva. I like that
Oh
it
my
was
goodness.
just 3.
That's
I'm not
so
making that up
funny.
either. That was
I love that. That's fantastic.
3. Oh god.
Oh man. Okay. Number 4. This is Kendra.
I
Woo.
hope it's please be good.
I think so. And I think once you hear the traits, it
Oh
fits pretty well.
god. Is it going to?
To me, it does. To me, it fits you very well.
Alright. I'm just
Okay.
gonna take a swig of wine.
Okay. Wait for Kendra's drink.
No, stop.
Okay.
Start reading.
Just go. Okay. So 4 is the builder of numerology. They are hard workers, taking projects and tasks from the bottom and building them up from the ground up. They are methodical, practical, and down to earth. While you have a serious, no-nonsense attitude when it comes to life, it may give you a reputation for being a wet blanket, but yeah. See that part not so much. But I think you are very like methodical and very good at.
Well, I did get called a curmudgeon multiple times from a professor in college.
Yeah, you did.
So, like, that one really was like,
Yeah, you're
This
like,
is
oh shit.
magic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So your good traits are orderly, disciplined, and
Sometimes.
dependable.
Yeah,
Sometimes. Okay.
sometimes.
So bad, they're strict, stubborn, and blunt. And I say blunt, you're very blunt.
I'm very
Like,
blunt and
very blunt.
stubborn.
Mhm.
Sisu, finish. Yep.
Yep. Yep. So I thought this fit you very well.
This one fits me very well.
Yeah. So we'll kind of come back to number 4 too, because you're connected actually to Sarah Winchester, the creator of the Winchester Mansion. This is her
Really?
life path number.
Oh gosh.
I think this is pretty cool. Okay, so let's go to number
Katrina,
5.
she went like nuts in her own house.
Did she though?
She
You
was
had to
building
watch.
stairs to nowhere.
Yeah. So we'll kind of get back. I'll go back through this when we get to life path 22.
Oh goodness
Okay. Nope.
gracious. I love it that you're like, Kendra, you have the same life path number as the crazy woman that lived alone and saw ghosts and spirits.
Yeah. Well, but this is you.
Oh
But
my
you're not.
gosh.
Yeah.
See, this
okay.
is why I have to die before Mr. Kendra. I have to.
Why?
Because I'm not living alone now that I know that I have the same life path number as
Well, you're not the same person.
to win. I could win the lottery. You don't know.
Yeah. You should put Mr. Kendra's in there. We should
It's
see if
one.
this
I just
fits.
did it. It's one.
Is it one? Did that
Yeah.
fit?
I
Let's see
gotta
what-
see what it says again.
Bossy, stubborn, determined, motivated. Does it
Yeah.
fit?
like with a grain of salt.
Yeah. See, that's the kind of thing that's
Like
take
if
it with
he's
a grain of salt.
if he's motivated to do something, like he will do it. But you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
that's
he's
true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. All right. So moving on to life path number 5. So 5s are adventurous of numerology. They're curious minds who crave freedom. They cannot be tied down to one place, person, or idea, as they are restless hearts who know that change is the only constant in life.
Oh my goodness!
However, their restless nature can make them unreliable and flaky,
I knew that was coming.
but they are always fun to be around.
Oh yeah, but
Alright, so good traits. They are persuasive, outgoing, and free-spirited. Bad, they are gossiping, non-committal, and inconsistent.
that has to be the worst bad.
Yeah, this is kind of.
Oh
This-
no! Do you know any
wait, wait.
fives?
I don't know. I'd have to go through like a whole bunch. I don't know. Alright, so now we get to number 6. This is me, like half of what I am, yes.
And Kathy. Oh yeah, half of
And
you because you're the
Kathy.
Messiah, and this small of Kathy.
I'm curious. I'm gonna write down Kathy's. I want to add hers up quick and see if she has 33 too. Hold on.
Mr. Kendra is the leader of numerology. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I don't think he's vivacious though.
Vivacious, okay. Alright. Yeah, no, she's just 6.
She's just
Just 6.
she's not as special as you.
No.
Okay.
Alright. So for number 6, if you've ever been referred to as the mom of the group, you're most likely a life path 6. 6 is the quote parent of numerology, compassionate, nurturing, and always looking out for their loved ones' best interests, even if that means they have to be a little stern. 6s are responsible people and natural caretakers. They crave having a beautiful home and people to take care of, whether they are looking to have a traditional family or be a dog parent or part of an active community. However, because they care so much, they can also be a little too controlling.
Huh.
So good traits, they are reliable, supportive, and loving.
Yeah.
Bad, they are self-righteous, meddlesome, and a bit of a martyr.
Are you would you say that you're meddlesome?
Meddlesome? I don't know. I guess it depends.
A bit of
I'm
sometimes
kind of. I think
pinch of it?
a pinch of it. Yeah.
Pinch of
I
it?
think because like the older I get, like I feel like I am becoming more so, just a little bit. But yeah. So I don't know. Do you think that fits me? Kind of. I don't know. Not really.
I mean, no, everyone likes
Eh.
gossip, right? But that's like meddlesome isn't really gossipy, is it? I don't know.
No, it's kind of just like getting in your business and like trying to like meddle, kind of.
Eh,
like-
meh. I mean,
Meh.
everybody could be a pinch of all of these things, right?
Exactly,
At one
yeah,
point
yeah.
or another. Yeah, no, but you definitely, reliable, supportive, and loving. Like that's all you. That's all. That's but meddlesome, no.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I'm not like someone that sticks my nose in everybody's business all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just a tiny little dash in there sometimes. But
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
always
this
say that
one is
sometimes.
this one's definitely probably you then, right?
Well, thank you. All right, so number 7,
The mom of the group.
the mom of the group. All right, so 7s have an air of mystery around them.
Ooh.
As the scholar of numerology, it's like they know something that you don't, whether they picked it up through their countless hours of research or from their heightened sixth sense. Being studious, they often perfect the company of book than of people, so they prefer books
They would
than
say a
people.
book in a burning building instead of a person.
Yeah, most
Okay,
likely. Yeah.
yeah.
So they just want to know everything. When they get stressed, 7s can find comfort in nature. So 7 good traits are they are analytical, spiritual, and wise. And bad traits, they are secretive, aloof, and pessimistic. Alrighty, so number 8. So life path 8 is they are the CEO of numerology. So 8 is
What?
a powerful number. If you're an 8, you know that you're the boss. That's because 8 is the same shape as the infinity sign.
Oh yeah, it is. So is 0.
Is it? Yeah. Well, I guess
Oh, I
like
mean, it's
8
not the
is
shape
the
of the infinity sign, but it's
yeah. It's like a
never
ring.
ending.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So 8's
So
hold.
I tried to crap on 8. I feel bad.
I know.
I was like, so is 0.
It's like, oh, you're not special. Dang it.
Yeah. The special numbers are coming up, baby. And Katrina's one of them.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so 8s hold both the highs and the lows of life.
Oh
8
God.
8 is the natural authority figure, thanks to their drive and ambition. Unlike one who likes to lead and just lead, 8s seek leadership positions in pursuit of financial gain or power. So 8s strive for success and they want you to know about it. So good traits, 8s are visionaries, goal-oriented, and hard workers. And bad, they are blunt, power-hungry, and workaholics.
Okay, I'm gonna do Steve Jobs. Why'd
Okay.
Steve Jobs be this one? That would make sense, right?
Honestly, yeah, like Steve Jobs,
He's
yeah.
a nut.
Or
No.
Elon Musk.
He's
I wonder?
one.
He's a 1.
He's one, like Mr. Kendra.
The leader. He's a leader, so.
What's Elon Musk's? I'm gonna look Elon up. When is your birthday? June. He's a summer baby.
Oh.
June 28th, 1971. He's a 7.
Oh, okay. So we're a little bit off on those.
No one that we have guessed so far has been 8.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
okay.
weird because we have just named some of the most psychopathic people that we thought would be 8s for sure.
I mean, is Steve? I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Watch any of those weird movies with Ashton Kutcher, or like read any like those like tell-all book things.
Okay.
He's controlling kind of psychopath.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I really want to know what Bill Gates is.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's the one I want to know. The biggest landowner in America. I want to know what, because his birthday is October 28th, 1955. So he has the same birth year as Steve Jobs. Interesting. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Wait, what year was that?
1955. Oh
Okay.
God.
Is he an 8?
He's a 4.
Oh, dang it.
He's with me. Well, where's my
Okay.
feelings?
Oh, you win the lottery. They get the billions.
Yeah, then I'm gonna, yeah.
All right, let's get on to the last single-digit life path number. Number 9. So of all the single-digit numbers in numerology, 9 is the most powerful, as they contain the vibrations of all the other numbers in numerology. 9 is considered the humanitarian of numerology, caring deeply about the world, being idealistic. 9 always seems willing to lend a helping hand or a strong voice to a worthy cause. They are natural leaders, but unlike 1 and 8, they do not seek out leadership positions. It just happens. 9s want to figure out their place in the world. So, good traits, 9s are selfless, compassionate, and healers. Bad, they are emotionally distant, resentful, and complicated.
Wow. Those last ones were not that good.
Yeah. Complicated is kind of like
resentful is like probably the worst one out. That like
that's a big one.
That's a big one. That is not a good one to have.
No. All right. So now we're gonna get Sorry, 9s.
Sorry, 9s.
So now we're gonna get into master numbers. So these are the 3 master numbers are 11, 22, and 33. So, since the birth of numerology in ancient Greece, the numbers 11, 22, and 33 have been revered as the master numbers, commanding an extra strength presence in the cosmos. Whoa. People with these super digits and their birth charts often rise to be high decibel movers and shakers, spiritual leaders, or community influencers.
Like an Instagram influencer?
That's what I thought.
Are you like equivalent to like the TikTokers, like the Charlie D'Amelios or whatever?
Oh yeah. Yo, I'm just dancing on TikTok. Yeah.
Who are we kidding?
Come
That
find me
Charlie
out.
D'Amelio's like a 9.
I
Or
want to
like an
know. You
8.
should look hers up. What is hers?
I can't do it. I did look up Elizabeth Holmes, and she is an 8. No, she was not an 8. She was like a what was it? She was a 9.
Who's Elizabeth Holmes? Am I about to be?
She's the chick from Theron. Okay, so do you know anything about like Theranos, like that whole scandal?
No.
So basically, I don't know how we should just do an episode on her, honestly.
Okay, we could, yeah.
But there was basically she's a wannabe like Steve Jobs, but she ended up like lying to a bunch of people, and now she's probably going to go to jail for a little bit for fraud.
I think I did hear about that. And I'm not super in depth with that, but I think I know what you're talking about.
We'll definitely do an episode, and you can learn all about her.
It sounds good.
Because she's a fascinating lady.
Oh man. Okay, so moving on to master number 11. 11s are the master intuitive. All right, so people with an 11 life path are unbelievably intuitive and may even exhibit psychic abilities. So their purpose, yeah, it's pretty cool. So their purpose is to use these gifts to better humanity, but it could take a long time before people born with this life path number to truly understand the power that they possess. So
this one's not you?
I'm 33.
You're 33. Okay, yeah.
33. Yep. So having any master number as a life path number can come with its own complications. In the case of number 11, confidence and worry can plague those born with it. This can mean that the people with an 11 life path number struggle with trusting and sharpening their unique skills. But if they can overcome this, then they'll be able to channel their intuition and maximize their emotional awareness of the world around them. So those with an 11 can become incredibly spiritual, especially since these energies are coursing through their veins every single day. They usually believe in a higher power, but that it has more to do with accessing higher truths about life than following like any organized religion. So usually these people, number 11s, are like psychics, could be like tarot readers, like see the spiritual realm, stuff like that.
That one's cool.
Very connected. Yeah. So someone with a life path 11 are beautiful souls, which easily attracts others to them. The 11s do well in relationships because they are very attuned to their partner's emotions, anticipating what their significant other needs before they do. So in order to fulfill their master number potential, they must not turn their backs on their spiritual abilities, or they will face inner turmoil. So number 11s must lean into their purpose by harnessing their psychic abilities. By doing so, they will reach incredible spiritual enlightenment.
Like X-Men.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah. So yeah. All right, so here's where it gets a little interesting. So going back to the Sam and Colby Winchester Mansion episode.
Mm-hmm.
So number 22. This is Sarah Winchester's birth. Like, this is her actual life path. Number is 22.
She's a master number then.
Yep. So she is a master builder.
That's creepy.
Isn't that weird? Okay, so in case you guys haven't listened to that episode, please do.
Oh, do it right now. Pause this episode and go back. It's episode 39.
Yep, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, so Sarah Winchester, she apparently she talked to spirits. Like, she had seances and meditated and she can connect with the spiritual realm, and built a house to suit their needs. And a lot of people, like, it could have been like a trap kind of for them to it's believed that all these spirits that were killed by the Winchester rifle were plaguing her and caused her family's deaths and all this stuff. So she was trying to appease them, but she was also trying to build a house to be like a safe haven kind of for spirits. And so that's why I like using all the number 13s and 7s in her house, because those are like very spiritual numbers and very psychic, like connected numbers. I'm getting shivers. It's weird, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And so it's a weird thing that the master builder number 22, she's the one that created this house and built it up and like dreamt it and everything.
Continually like was under construction until like she died.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it's weird. It's cool, but it's like creepy. Yeah, it's cool. Okay. So, and then again, she can like reduce it to 4, which is Kendra's. So kind of get
we have nothing in common, her and I.
Okay, I'll stop. Okay. So the life path 22 is called the master builder because it has a very special power to turn nebulous dreams into concrete realities. So, like, her spiritual dreams about the house, she had them built. Okay, so these people are spiritually connected and feel both responsibility and a burden to use their cosmic gift to the better future of our world.
Hmm.
So, one of the things that set a Life Path 22 apart from others is their extreme dedication. They are not afraid of putting in extra hard work. But this isn't about climbing the corporate ladder. They feel like an allegiance to others, working hard to be of service to others, and improving humankind in some way. This can lead to a fear of failure, but they can turn this around and use this as motivation to keep pushing forward. I just think it's interesting because she wanted, like, she could have been like building this place to confuse evil spirits,
Yep.
or people believe too that she built this to be like a safe haven for good spirits. I don't know. So it's like either way, it could have been both, but
Could've
it's
been both.
still interesting.
Mhm.
So those with the life path number 22 are not only able to lead themselves, but others as well. They don't rely on their emotions, but this can come at a cost, as they sometimes come across as all work, no play. However, they do understand the value of cooperation and know that those who go far go together. So fulfillment for someone with the master number 22 comes in the form of seeing how their hard work has come to fruition. Their ambition is unmatched, and nobody sets the bar higher than they do. So they need to know that they've done a good job. By embracing their abilities and knowledge, they will be able to do just that.
I'm really interested to see because yours is like the last number.
Yeah.
So I'm just like super
Interested to
interested in
see.
what yours is gonna be.
Well, so this was kind of freaky to me, but I thought it was pretty cool, and it gave me shivers when I realized it. So, number 33 is the rarest of all the life path numbers.
No,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. And I've actually done, so I actually picked 5 random years and went through the calendar year and like figured out like how many, because I wanted to see like how many 11s, 12s, and 33s there were in each year. So it kind of depends on the year. So, all right, let's start. So I did this year. So I did 2022 to start with, just to see. And in total, there were 12 11s in the whole year. If I did this correctly, again, I could have gotten confused, but I think I did this
Math, sure.
correctly. Yeah. So then for 22s, there were 23 22s. There were 0 33s in 2022. Okay. So then,
Weird.
so next I did, let's see, for 2021, there were 25 11s, 9 22s, and 0 33s. Then for 2000, there were 25 11s, 11 22s, and 0 33s. and then for 1997, there were 39 11s, 0 22s, and 20 33s. So all of a sudden, in the 90s, we get
A lot of
33s,
them.
like a decent amount,
Wow.
yeah. And then I also did 1986, and there were 42 11s, 0 22s, and 34 33s.
A lot of them that year.
Yeah, so it depends on the year, but just from those 5 years, only 2 of them had a decent amount of 33s.
That's so weird.
Yeah, so it's
So
weird,
weird.
but it's cool. And it's cool to actually see that, go through it, and like actually see that it's not as common as like you might think. And then so like it's kind of interesting too if you look at a calendar. Maybe it's just an interesting thing for me, but so again, like the single digits are 1 through 9. And so like if, let's say, so like in 1986, January 1st starts with an 8, so you add it all up, reduce it, starts with an 8, and it goes 9, then it starts over at 1 through 9, 1 through 9, it keeps going. So it kind of is like a repeating cycle of 1 through 9. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So there's a decent number of everything else, but 11, 22, and 33 are pretty rare.
Weird.
Yeah. All right, so now we shall learn a bit more about 33. So 33 is the ultimate teacher.
Cool.
So So birthdays that add up to a life path 33 are very rare. It takes a specific and uncommon combination of numbers in a person's birth date to add up to this number.
Whoa. You
So
need like a ribbon or something.
I just have a trophy.
Yeah, you should have a trophy.
Just walk around with it. I'm 33.
Yep.
Ooh. So anyone born with this life path number are known as master teachers. They are healers and are spiritual leaders devoted to showing others how to connect to their own heart and consciousness. So one of the most common traits for life path number 33 is altruism. Their selfless spirit makes them excellent partners, as they're able to listen with intention and offer unparalleled emotional support. So being born with the life path 33 can feel like both a blessing and a curse. Individuals with this life path can experience a level of spiritual understanding and empathy that most others don't begin to comprehend. However, in order for them to achieve this, they must face a series of obstacles throughout their lives that will test them. One of their greatest lessons is to heal themselves before they can exercise their power of healing others.
What does RuPaul say?
I don't know.
If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anybody else?
That's true.
Uh-huh.
That's very true. You need to love yourself before you can
Thank
begin.
you, Mama Ru.
What is RuPaul's birth number?
Let's look it up.
I'm curious.
What if
she?
what if RuPaul has this same? What if RuPaul's a 33 with you?
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Okay, here we go. Do you have the thing up?
Wait, hold on. Let me pull it up just a second. Okay, what's the month?
RuPaul Charles was born on November 17th, 1960. Please don't be 8, Ru. Please don't be 8.
It's an 8.
No!
Oh man. Yep.
There are some good things in. Are you kidding me, Katrina? We did Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Elizabeth Holmes, Bill Gates, and none of them were 8s, but RuPaul
is an 8.
But like there was good things in 8, but like 8 was
there's
more
all
like
of them, yeah. So I think, if I remember correctly, I think Gandhi was 22. I think that's what his.
Whoa, that was pretty cool.
Life path number is.
What's Mother Teresa's?
Oh, that's a good question. Do you want to look up her birthday and I can plug it in?
She's dead, isn't she?
Yeah, she passed away.
Okay. August 26th, 1910.
I wonder if it goes back this far.
Oh my gosh, I'm having like a Mandela effect.
Oh no, what did you find?
I thought she just died like in 2019 or like 2018.
That's a while ago.
No, she's been dead since 1997. Who died then? I thought she died.
I thought it was more recent.
Was she sainted though? Like recently?
Yeah.
Was that what I'm thinking of?
Maybe, yeah. What year was she canonized? I wonder.
Is that what it's called?
It was more recently, yeah.
Is that what I should look up? Okay.
When did she become a saint? Yeah.
2016. So maybe that's probably what I'm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So her life path number is 9.
Wasn't that one makes sense, doesn't it? Wasn't that like the
most powerful? Yeah, this is the one that the person I thought of when I was reading number 9.
Oh, Mother Teresa?
Yep. Because,
really?
Yep. Humanitarian of numerology.
Oh yeah, it's her.
Humanitarian. Like, yeah. So that one fits her so well. Yep.
But was it resentful? One of the.
Yeah.
Katrina just dissed her.
Not me. Numerology
dissed her. Maybe she was resentful. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. All right, so going back to 33.
Back to the Messiah number, which is you.
So 33s are very knowledgeable, and their intuition and dreams are very vivid and quite intense. And this gave me shivers. Because this is very true.
You have creepy ass dreams.
I have very vivid, reoccurring dreams, and
otherwise known as creepy ass dreams.
Yeah, I remember waking up because Kathy and I were roommates in college, freshman year.
Oh,
and
she
and my sophomore year roommate both told me that I would wake up in the middle of the night, sit up, and like look at them, and like look like I'm looking for something, or say something weird, and just fall back asleep.
Or scream at them, yeah, like yell at them.
I didn't scream, didn't I?
You scolded Kathy.
I don't remember that at all. I don't remember any of that. But I do have extremely vivid, reoccurring dreams.
Creepy ass dreams.
Yeah. I've explained some of them on this podcast before, so. Yep. So this makes their experience of life evocative and lucid in nature. People affiliated with this number will be loving, sympathetic, emotional, kind-hearted, and zealous in their existence.
That's
in
true.
Their essence. So furthermore, they will be naturally inclined towards being more spiritual than others, which in turn makes their journey a bit more chaotic, yet more peaceful, depending on how they handle their circumstances, and how quick their learning process is as well. So 33 is the rarest life path number. As very few dates reduce to 33, notable 33s in memory have tended to be artists of various sorts, including Meryl Streep, Francis Ford Coppola, and 19th century painter Abbott Henson Thayer.
I actually don't know who that is.
I don't either, but
know who the other two are.
Yep. Alright, so 33s are extremely artistic, but frequently work more in collaborative mediums, such as film and 19th century portraiture.
I feel
So,
like that Abbott Henderson Thayer is like 19th century portraiture,
yeah,
and
that's
that's
what I'm
like the
thinking too, yeah.
randomly two examples.
Yeah, yeah. So rather than the more solitary art forms, they prefer to work with people. So you may believe strongly in the importance of cultivating relationships with others and are highly nurturing and compassionate, which I think this fits me pretty dang well.
I think it does to a T.
Yeah, isn't that weird? There's if you look at it, there's obviously gonna be some outliers, but
Mhm.
most people we looked up fit well,
Fit pretty well with
fit
it.
pretty dang well. So yeah, it's weird. And yeah. And so the other thing too that I'm just gonna briefly touch on that I've recently been have been noticing a lot has been angel numbers. So this is another
What's
form of
that?
numerology.
I've
So
never heard of that.
angel numbers. So angel numbers are another aspect of numerology. They are number sequences, usually 3 or 4 numbers, that contain repetition, such as 111, 444, or patterns, such as 321, 8787. They appear in most ordinary places, such as times, price tags, phone numbers, license plates, just basic things you see every day. The reason angel numbers appear in the most mundane environments is because the spiritual universe is intentionally offering a gentle reminder to you that you're moving forward or through something greater than any day to day circumstance could ever express.
Huh?
So, so basically, this is a whole nother thing that I could spend like an hour on explaining. But it's numbers again. There's I'll leave links too for like if you want to look up the different meanings behind angel numbers. But there's a whole nother list of like what what means or like 333. There's a whole nother list of like what like
Oh,
angels or like spirit guides or whatever you believe in are
interesting.
trying to tell you. And I've been seeing 111 or 1010 or 811, 711, a lot of ones for like months now.
What do those mean?
So it kind of depends. Okay, so 111 typically means that new opportunities are on their way to you, or that this is the start of a new beginning. So new beginnings, that's what most of the numbers that I keep seeing mean.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So yeah, so that's a lot of that. So yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of those numbers. So yeah, so if you like constantly see like the same repeating numbers, or if you see like 888 and then 999 and 111 just like randomly throughout the day, your spirit guides or angels or whatever are trying to tell you something. And yeah. So yeah, it's a whole thing that I can go like hours into, like explaining it. But yeah.
Maybe
So
we'll have to do another episode on angel numbers or something.
yeah.
Sounds
Like a
like.
few episodes away.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like we will.
Yeah. I think that'd be fun. We can go. This is a long episode. This is already like an hour long episode.
This is a good episode.
It is. It's very interesting, and it's something that I knew of astrology, like like your sun signs or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
But that
Everyone basically has, right? Like it's so
yeah,
popular, it's in the
it's
paper
very
sometimes.
mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very mainstream.
Never have I heard of this one though. This one's
Yeah,
cool.
it's cool. And there's also, if we want to get into the more confusing ones, there's if you it's like you find numbers in your name, like I mentioned before, and there's like 3 ways you can calculate your name numbers, and it brings up other things.
Ooh.
There's a lot to it, but it's super cool. And I think life path numbers have fit us very well. It's kind of
I
goofy.
like that. I hope I gotta go back and read about Inca's number, which was 3, and see if there's like a guide, like how to
Oh
handle
my
them,
goodness. Oh yes,
because
I'm sure there is. Yeah.
my coach purses can't handle much more.
Oh man. But yeah, so that was numerology in a very tight nutshell. Again, I'll leave
It was
links if you
good.
guys thank you. So leave links if you guys want to check out like any of the meanings, or I'll leave like the calculator for you guys if you want to check out your life path number. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And even if you don't believe in it, it's kind of fun just to see like if anything resonates with you.
Just for
like a
fun.
quick
Yeah.
yeah, just like funsies.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
I do
fun.
that with like I've done that with astrology too, and you're like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that one maybe. Yeah, okay.
It's like yeah, I can kind of see that,
I can
yeah.
kind of see that.
Yeah. All right, Wanderers. Thank you so much for listening to this extra long episode of the Foolish Wanderers podcast. We hope
Extra
you.
good episode.
Thank
That's
you.
what
I'm
you
glad you
should
liked
say.
it. Thank you. If you guys have any suggestions for any future episodes, please feel free to email us at fwplisteners@gmail.com.
And this time I wrote down a script so I remember what to say for once in my life.
Ooh.
For once in this, 84 episodes too late?
We're at 93 right now, yeah.
83 episodes too late? Here we go. And as always, new episodes of the FWP are released weekly from wherever you get your podcast from, including this place that you're listening to right now. And if you'd like, we would really appreciate it if you'd leave us a 5-star review. And we appreciate all of our wanderers, and thank you for listening.
Yes. Thank you so much, Wanderers, and we'll see you guys next time.
Numbers are real. Math is real.
Math. You owe money to the jar now.
No.